Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my studios. And I saw a Fusible Use video earlier, and some really cool, interesting information about Mortal Kombat 2, as well as the fights and the characters are being brought into this film and how it's going to end up being done. But there are some concerns I do have when it comes to Kitana and Liu Kang and whatever though. But I think this movie is going to end up being better than the first one. So it says, movie opens with Shao Kahn versus King Jarrett. The whole film is the tournament. Johnny Cage is a retired actor that makes money at conventions, pretty much gets beat up in every fight, and constantly questions why he's chosen. Kano is resurrected and joins the heroes. Some of the tournament fights, including Johnny Cage versus Baraka, Liu Kang versus Kung Lao, Resurrected, Jax versus Jade, Jax versus Shao Kahn, Kitana versus Johnny Cage. Bo Yun is only in the beginning of the film. He loses his first fight in the tournament against Shao Kahn and gets his head bashed in. Fatalities are really good this time around and on par with the video games. There will be a lot of deaths, including half the heroes. Scorpion vs. Sub-Zero Round 2. The film mainly focuses on Johnny Cage and Kitana. Okay, so I want to break down some of the things that I like, which is the fights. And Johnny Cage is a retired actor who makes money at convention center like most retired actors do, and some do make a comeback and they still go around doing convention centers and make money doing that. You know, I like that about Johnny Cage. And I like the fights between Johnny Cage versus Baraka, Liu Kang versus Kung Lao. We've heard rumors about two best friends fighting each other when Kung Lao, I think he's pretty much like a zombie. I'm not sure, but this one sounds kind of interesting. Jax versus Shao Kahn. Now, knowing how strong Jax is, I have a gut feeling that he might be able to beat Shao Kahn in the first round. But we all know that Shao Kahn is pretty much like an overpowered house because of his hammer and the powers he has. Like, if you play the games, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. So yesterday I made a video on Cole Young possibly dying in the first film, in the first few minutes in the beginning of the film, when he goes to look for Johnny Cage. And for the most part, we all knew that this was going to happen. So it's pretty much confirmed that he's going to die in the second film. I don't know if fans are going to end up being rejoiced for that, or they're going to be happy for it because he died in the character. Because let's just face it, nobody likes Cole Young, and I even expressed my opinions on it last night. So yeah, so I am excited for Scorpion versus Sub-Zero round 2. And this is the one thing I'm not the biggest fan of, is Johnny Cage and Kitana being the main protagonists in the second film, where it is Liu Kang who defeated Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 2. So I don't understand why they want to make Kitana and Johnny Cage the main protagonists. I mean, I don't have a problem with Kitana and Johnny Cage being in the film. I'm excited for them, but I'm concerned about this part because they're pretty much making Liu Kang a side piece, aka sidelining his character, when he's supposed to be the important part of the film. Because like I said, in Mortal Kombat 2, he defeated Shao Kahn. So maybe Kitana is going to end up fighting alongside Liu Kang. But as long as the story is good, as long as they don't treat my boy Liu Kang like a side character, because he is the main protagonist in Mortal Kombat, just like Scorpion and all of that, right? So for me, even though Liu Kang does have some important and bigger fights in the sequel, I still want him to defeat Shao Kahn. And I don't know how I feel about Johnny Cage and Kitana being the main protagonist, you know, but only time will tell if the film plays out when it comes out this October 2025. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm happy that we're getting a sequel. The tournament is there, the fights are good, the fatalities are on point, and not only that, but Kitana and Johnny Cage are the most important characters. So I'm not saying that I'm happy that they're the main protagonists. I'm saying that I want Liu Kang to have an important role in the sequel because, like I said, he was one that defeated Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat 2. The last thing I want them to do is sideline his character. That's the only part I'm pretty much concerned about. So what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments down below.